Good evening, students. In this video we are going to solve exercise 1.4, which is totally based on a division process. Without wasting our time, we are going to start with exercise 1.4. Here the question number 1, evaluate each of the following. That means we have to solve all this example and find out the answer. The A, negative 30 divided by 10. Look at here in the answer sheet. Negative 30 divided by negative 10. That means 10 3s are 30. But 30 and 10 carry the both different signs. So answer will carry negative sign. The answer is negative 3. Second, 50 divided by negative 5. That means 5 tens are 50. And 50 and 5 carry opposite sign. So answer will carry negative sign. So our answer is negative 10. C, negative 36 by negative 9. So 9 4s are 36. So answer will be 4. But 36 and 9 carry same sign. So our answer will carry positive sign. So our answer is positive 4. That means 4. D, negative 49 divided by 49. 49 ones are 49. But both 49 carry opposite sign. So answer will carry negative sign. So answer will our negative integers, that is negative 1. I think these examples are very easy, but you have to listen it carefully because there are so many rules we are going to use while solving these problems. E, 13 divided by, in bracket, negative 2 plus 1 bracket close. As per our BODMAS rule, we have to solve our first bracket, and in bracket there is a negative 1 plus negative 2 plus 1. 1 and 2 carry opposite signs, so we have to subtract them. So 2 minus 1 is 1, and 1 will carry the sign of a bigger number, and bigger number is 2, which carry negative sign. So the answer of this bracket is negative 1. And if I divide this 13 by negative 1, so 1 13s are 13, so answer will 13. But 13 and 1 carry negative sign, so answer will our is negative 13. Again, 0 divided by negative 12, so answer will be the 0. Already we in the first video we have studied that if I want to divide any integer with 0, the answer will be undefined because there is no table of 0. But in this question we have to divide 0 by integer, so answer will be our 0 as like as multiplication. The question number G, negative 31 divided by, in bracket, negative 30 divided by negative 1 bracket close. As per our BODMAS rule, we have to solve bracket first. So negative 30 divided by negative 1. 30 ones are 30. So answer will be 30. Here it is not a divided sign, it is a plus sign. Look at here in the exercise, there is a mistake. Please don't do this like this mistake in your notebook. I am very sorry for this my mistake. So 31 divided by 31, the answer will be 1. H, negative 36 divided by 12, this is in bracket, outside the bracket there is a divided by 3. So 12 3s are 36, so but it carry the negative sign, so negative 3 divided by 3. 3 ones are 3, but both carry opposite sign, so answer will be carry 1. Or instead of that we can say there is only one integer and 1 is a odd number, so answer will carry negative sign. In R, negative 6 plus 5, what will be the answer of this bracket? Is negative 1. I think divided by negative 2 plus 1, both carry opposite sides, so we have to minus it. So 2 minus 1, 1, and sign of a bigger number which carry negative. So minus 1 divided by, negative 1 divided by negative 1 is equal to 1. Question 2, verify that A divided by, in bracket, B plus C is not equal to. Look at here how they wrote the not equal to. is equal not equal to a divided by b plus in bracket a divided by c. Here are the values. By putting this value, you can have to solve these examples by using left hand side and right hand side. Here the first one example, putting the values are a is equal to 12, b is equal to -4 and c is equal to 2. Putting the given values in left hand side, that is 12 divided by in bracket -4 plus 2 is equal to 12 in divided by in bracket -2. So answer will become a -6. Putting the values in RHS is equal to in bracket -12 divided by 12 divided by -4 in bracket close plus in bracket 12 divided by 2. So what will be the answer? 12 divided by -4, the answer will be -3 plus 12 divided by 2, answer is 6. So -3 plus 6 is equal to 3. Since left hand side and right hand side doesn't carry the same answer, so left hand side and right hand side is not same. That means left hand side is not equal to the right hand side, hence verified. As like that, you have to solve this second example. I will wait. You have please write this question in your on your one page, and that means you can see, you can solve this in your textbook without helping this answer sheet. I know you can solve this. You are very talented. You can do. You can do. You have just you have to try. Fill in the blanks. These are very easy. Just try to solve it yourself. Here are the answer. You can check your answers with this answer sheet, and while solving this problem, if you have any difficulties, you can ask me anytime. Question number 4, write 5 pairs of integers a b such that a divided by is equal to -3. That means one such pair 6 and -2, because 6 divided by -2 is equal to -3. That means we have to find out the pair which will be the answer is 3, and we have to give the sign negative to any integer that we can get the answer -3. So here they wrote 6 and 2 because 2 3s are 6. I can write here 9 divided by -3, so 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12, so I can write here 12 divided by -4. 3 3s are 9, I can write in other ways also, -9 divided by 3 is equal to -3. As like that, 5 3s are 15, so I can write here -5 divided 5 is equal to -3. Question number 5, the temperature at 12 noon was 10 degrees Celsius above 0. If it is decreased at the rate of 2 degrees Celsius per hour until midnight, at what time would the temperature will be 8 degrees Celsius below 0? What would be the temperature at midnight? Look at here carefully. The temperature decreases 2 degrees Celsius by 1 hour. The temperature decreases 1 degree Celsius by half hour. If the temperature decreases 18 degrees Celsius, how it become 18 degrees Celsius? Look at here, the 10 degrees Celsius above 0 and 8 degrees Celsius below 0. That means total distance, vertical distance in before exercise already we have solved this example. If we have to find out the vertical distance, we have to add that integers. That means 10 plus 8 is equal to 18. So we have wrote here 18 degrees Celsius. So half into 18 is equal to 9 hours. So what will be the total time? 12 noon, because at the 12 noon the starting time, and plus 9 hours, that means 21 hours, and in the 24 hours clock the 21 shows 9 p.m. So thus at 9 p.m. the temperature would be 8 degree below 0 degrees Celsius. Question number 6, in a class test, plus 3 marks given for every correct answer and -2 marks are given for every incorrect answer, and no marks for not attempting any question. Radhika scored 20 marks if she got 12 correct answer. How many questions has the simply attempt incorrectly? Look at here. Marks given for 1 correct answer is 3. Marks given for 12 correct answers is equal to 3 into 12 is equal to 36. Radhika scored 20 marks. Therefore, marks obtained for incorrect answers 20 is minus 36, that is minus 16. Now what? Marks are given for 1 incorrect answer is negative 2. So how we can find out the total number of incorrect answer? Of course by division process, because if we have to find out the answer of one by many, we have to do the division process. So therefore the number of incorrect answer is equal to negative 16 divided by negative 2, that is 8. Thus Radhika has attempted 8 incorrect questions. Second, Mohini scores negative 5 marks in the test, though she got 7 correct answers. How many questions had she attempted incorrectly? As like above, we are going to solve this. Marks given for 7 correct answer is equal to 3 into 7 is equal to 21. Mohini scores negative 5. Marks obtained for incorrect answers is equal to negative 5 minus 21 is equal to negative 26. Now marks given for 1 incorrect answer is negative 2. Again by division process we can find out the final answer. Therefore number of incorrect answer is equal to negative 26 divided by negative 2 is equal to 13. Thus Mohini has attempted 13 incorrect questions. As like that you can solve this third example. Rakesh scores 18 marks by attempting 16 questions. How many questions has he attempted correctly and how many attempt he incorrectly? Try to solve this example yourself. I know you can do this. Last question of this exercise, question number 7. An elevator descends into a mine's shaft at the rate of 6 meter per minute. If the descent starts from 10 meter above the ground level, how long it will take to reach negative 350 meter? Look at here carefully. Starting position of the mine shaft is 10 meter above the ground, but it moves in opposite direction, so it travels the distance negative 350 meter below the ground. So the total distance covered by the mine shaft is 10 meter minus negative 1050 meter. So 10 plus 350 is equal to 360 meter. Already we have studied in one exercise. If we have to find out the vertical distance, we have to add that numerals or integers. Now the time taken to cover the distance of 6 meter by it is equal to 1 minute. So time taken to distance 1 meter by it 1 by 6 minutes. If they are cover the distance 6 meter in a 1 minute, how will they cover 1 meter distance? Exactly 1 by 6 minutes. Therefore time taken to cover a distance of 360 meter is equal to, that is 1 upon 6 into 360, that is 60 minutes. Look at here, 360 divided by 6, that means 6 6 are 36, 600, so 60 minutes, and 60 minutes, that means 1 hour. Thus in 1 hour the mine shaft reaches negative 350 below the ground. Look at here, this example is very important as in the point of view our exam. So try to solve this yourself again in your notebook. Listen carefully students, you have to solve all the exercise in your notebook, so I can check it when school will reopen. This is your homework. You have to solve this exercise. Already I have give you answer sheet, but without taking any help of answer sheet, try to solve this exercise. You can do it by using this video. You can listen this video many times, you can see this video many times. With the help of this video, please try to solve this exercise in your notebooks. So what have we discussed? Integers are bigger collection of a numbers which is formed by whole numbers and their negatives. These were introduced in class 6. You have studied in the earlier class about the representation of integers on the number line and addition and subtraction. We now study the properties satisfied by addition and subtraction. Integers are closed for addition and subtraction both, that is a plus b and a minus b are again integers where a and b are any integers. Addition is commutative for integers, that is a plus b is equal to b plus a for all integers a and b. Addition is associative integers, that is a plus b in bracket plus c is equal to a plus in bracket b plus c for all integers a, b and c. Integer 0 is identity under addition, that is a plus 0 is equal to 0 plus a. The answer is a for every integer a. We studied how integers could be multiplied and found the product of a positive and negative integers is a negative integer, whereas the product of two negative integer is positive integer. For example, negative 2 into 7 is equal to negative 14 and negative 3 into negative 8 is equal to positive 24. Product of even number of negative integers is positive, whereas the product of odd number of negative integer is negative. Integers show some properties under multiplication. Integers are closed under multiplication, that is a into b is an integer for any two integers a and b. Multiplication is commutative for integers, that is a into b for b into a for any integers, that is a into b. The integer 1 is the identity under multiplication, that is 1 into a is equal to a into 1 is equal to a for any integer a. Multiplication is associative for integers, that is a into b into c is equal to a into b into c for any three integers a, b and c. Look at here in this question, they are grouping the numerals. By grouping the numerals, if the integers are same at the both sides, the answer will be the same. Under the addition and multiplication, integer shows the property called distributive property, that is a into in bracket b plus c is equal to a into b plus a into c for any three integers a, b and c. The properties of commutative, associative under addition and multiplication and distributive property help us to make our calculations easier. We also learn how to divide integers. We found that when a positive integer is divided by negative integer, a quotient obtained is a negative integer and vice versa. The division of negative integer by another negative integer gives a positive integer as a quotient. And the last point, for any integer a and a, we have a divided by 0 is not defined and a divided by 1 is equal to a. These many things we have learned in this topic. Just with the help of this video, you can learn this whole topic. Just try to understand, try to listen it carefully as much you can. Try to solve this exercise in your notebook, because when school will reopen, I'm going to check it. And wait for the extra questions. Till then, bye.